What's up, you guys? It's your girl Temper, and I am back with another video. And yes, as you guys can see, I am about to download some custom CC. And no, all of these custom CCs I already have. Now let me tell you what happened, right? So your girl just got a new computer, and yeah, I gotta start all over again because I was trying to get my files from my other computer into this computer, but for some reason everything was going wrong. So I was just like, you know what, deuce, I could just start all over again because I know the stuff that I like, and I pretty much saw the same things every time I have a new computer anyway. So, and a lot of the stuff that I had before were broken, so it'd be easier for me to remember which ones were good, which ones weren't good, which ones I rocked, which ones I didn't rock. And it'll be easier for me to organize my things from now on. So it kind of is like a refresh for me. But while I do this, but while I do this, I do want to tell you guys a little story time why I am shopping for CC, because I feel like it'll be fun or whatever. So tried it, but yeah, so this story time, please don't judge me, is a very funny one to me because I don't know what that was. I was just flashing on my computer, but we're gonna act like we didn't see that. This story time I feel like was really funny because I was so young, and back then I was scared for my life. Are these lashes? Don't mind me. I was scared for my life. I'm not gonna front. Like, I was low-key scared for my life when this situation happened. But you know, as you get older and you start looking back at things, to you it turns out to be funny because it's kind of like, wow, I can't believe that really happened and I was really in that situation. So let me tell y'all what happened. So boom, at the time I was 15, I was turning 16 2 days after, right? So a friend of mine was throwing a birthday party. He was turning 18 years old, and at the time I didn't really go out that much because I am from a Hispanic Caribbean family, so my mom didn't play those games, you feel me? So like, my best friends convinced her and myself, because I didn't really want to go, but she convinced both of us that, you know, it would be a good time, whatever. It's down the block. Like, there's no way something's gonna happen to her. Like, we'll be fine. Like, our neighborhood is whack. You know, I don't do serpents. So, you know, we were like, my mom was just kind of like, all right, fine. Since you're about to turn 16, you know, this is, you know, and you're not having a party, I guess this could be fun, blah, 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 whatever. So, mind you, my friend was charging everybody at the door, right? But since it was my birthday, he was just kind of like, I wasn't gonna charge you anyway, but I'm gonna make it seem like, you know, since it's your birthday, I'm not gonna charge you. I was like, but you wasn't gonna charge me anyway. So when we got to the party, it was nice, whatever, and it was in the basement. Now, I should have known right off the bat. First of all, I've never been to a house party before in my life. Mind you, I live in New York, and it's a house party, so you already know it's gonna be a I was naive. I was young. I didn't. Ooh, that's cute. Right, I didn't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking it's about to be lit. Like, I'm all excited, like a geek. Like, oh my god, a house party, like on TV. It's gonna be like the 90s. Like, ooh, it's gonna be lit. Like, that's in my mind. That's what it was. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, I'm hyped. Like, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. So, man, everything was great. When I tell you, everybody was in the basement dancing. Upstairs they had like liquor and things like that, whatever, because his dad was there. But obviously I did not partake in that because at that time I never drank and whatever, and I didn't want to do that till I was 21. So plus I was about to turn 16. Like, who? No. I have too much fear in my heart for my mother, so I was about to come home, and I know her, like, she would smell my breath, like, breathe on me. I wasn't crazy. So I'm like, all right, boom. So you guys, everything is lit. Like, everybody's dancing, everybody's having a good time. Like, girls that I used to see in my neighborhood that I never ever spoke to in my life, that I thought were like scary at the time, we was all having conversation. It was lit. They were telling me happy birthday, shouting me out at the DJ booth. It was mad lit. Like, everybody was having a good ass time. All of a sudden, the lights in the back of the basement turned on, right? So they stopped the music real quick. Like, yo, turn the fucking light off. Da 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 da. It was, you know what I mean, having a good time. Next thing you know, they turned the lights off, right? But then we hear girls screaming from the back. So somebody turned the lights on again because they were like, yo, what the hell? So they stopped the music and was like, what the hell? Have y'all ever seen your life flash in front of your eyes? Like, I'm being honest, y'all. Like, I had to pause real quick so I could tell y'all how I saw my life flash in front of my eyes. Like, my life. No, y'all think I'll play it, but I'm so serious. Like, I'm not even joking with y'all. Like, I am so on some realness. Like, my heart, like, everything. In my mind, I was like, what is this? Like, is this Boys in the Hood type shit? Mind you, I thought I was gonna get shot. I really did. So, next thing you know, a whole brawl breaks out. You guys, when I say, oh, I'm an idiot, because I got accessories in here and clothes. Like a dumb. It's okay. But, like, you guys, when I tell you, a brawl broke out. Like, a brawl. I don't think y'all understand the words that are coming out of my mouth. Like, a brawl broke out. And in my heart, I swear, I was just like, oh shit. Like, I couldn't react because it was happening so fast. Now, my best friend pulled me behind the DJ booth, but they were jumping. Like, the way this brawl broke out, like, these dudes had no respect for the females. Like, girls was ducking on the floor because girls was getting hit mistakenly. It's like they couldn't see. And mind you, the lights are on now. Like, ain't no way you couldn't see, right? So my homeboy pulls me, like, my best friend pulls me behind the booth, the DJ booth, and my homeboy he just jumps into the fight. Like, he just jumps into the fight, and me and my best friend are, like, literally behind the DJ booth trying to save our lives. Two of his friends literally had their arms over us, and they getting punched in the back, and we're just like, oh my gosh. I'm like, he's saving my life. Like, it was ridiculous, you guys. It just I don't know. And man, when I tell y'all, I'm putting the clothes into the clothes folder because I have a tendency. And these are flats. What am I doing? You see, I'm over here messing with y'all, talking to y'all, and y'all got me messing up. Like, are these the Fendi flats? No, this is a bag. This is the flats. You going to shoes, boo. Yeah, so these are slides. They're going. Whoop, I'm an idiot. You don't go there. You go in the You go in shoes, honey. So I'm like, okay. Like, this is over. So by the time, so, you know, they breaking the fight up. Finally, the fight kind of breaks up a little bit. So I'm thinking, all right, the fight's about to be done. Like, everybody's about to be great. Like, we're just gonna leave, right? Before we could even leave, they blocking the exit. So we're like, why is the exit being blocked? Come to find out, These fools never got a permit to have the party in the neighborhood. So, you know, the white folk don't call the popo. So now, at this point, we all like, oh, hell no. And my best friend's like, bitch, let's get the fuck out of here. So we trying to leave through upstairs, to go through upstairs. Before we could even do that, the basement, mind you, this is a house. So you know how some basements have like that window above, like you could look out the basement from the top? We hear somebody break it. So I'm thinking, yo, they still fighting outside, like this on the third? No, it's the popo. And guess what they did? They threw gas in the motherfucker. I said, when I tell you a bitch was choking, we ran upstairs so fast. My eyes was burning. My throat was choking. We ran upstairs. Popo's upstairs. And I'm thinking, oh, bitch, we finna get locked up. Because, mind you, there's liquor, there's all that in there. Everybody is 18 and under. Like, everybody except for his father. And like a few people from that were in colleges or whatever that he knew. But other than that, everybody was in high school. Like, we was all like freshmen to juniors and like a few seniors in there. Mind you, he got left back, so yeah. So we're all like, oh my god. And then I'm just like, a bitch about to die. I'm about to get arrested. Like, on my 16th birthday is coming up in 2 days. Like, technically at this point, it was like around 11. So it's almost the 15th. My birthday's on the 16th. I'm like, bitch. My best friend looking at me like, bitch. So we scared to death. Next thing you know, the po was just like, well, y'all all gotta leave. Y'all all gotta leave. And they arrested my friend whose birthday it was. Because it was his party and he was the host. They arrested him instead of his father, which was, I was kind of like, wow, like that's deep. So he ended up getting arrested on his birthday. Me and my best friend walked out. We looking scared. We're not trying to make no eye contact because there's a whole bunch. When I tell y'all, a whole bunch of cops was outside and they were all white. we was not making eye contact. They was like, have a good night, ladies. We was like, yep. And then to top it off, one of the people that we knew, hood ass mama, came through making mad ruckus outside like, didn't I tell you? You told me you was about to go to a sleepover. You coming out here to this party. I knew it. We all like, oh shit. Like, this was something from a movie. I swear it was a movie that night. Like, we walked down the block. We ended up going to the deli. We went to the 24-hour store, the 24-hour deli, bodega. Then we ended up going to my house. And my mom was like, oh, did you guys have fun? And we were just looking at her like, yeah. And she was like, just yeah? We was like, yeah. And me and my best friend just walked into my room, pull out our snacks, turn on the TV, and we were just bawling, laughing like, I cannot believe we almost died. So you guys, I couldn't even focus on my stuff. That was my little story time with you guys, and I'm gonna continue on shopping, and I will talk to you guys another time again. So I hope you guys like the story time, and if you guys want more story times, because I have plenty of stories, trust and believe me, I got a lot of shit that done happen in my life. And if you guys want to hear more while I shop or whatever, get ready, do whatever with my sons or anything with my view, let me know. Okay, bye.